What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to show you guys how to open and close call debit spreads and put debit spreads on Robinhood. This question comes up a lot of exactly how to execute these trades on Robinhood by a lot of people that are new to trading options and the concept of debit spreads, right? But debit spreads are a great way to lower your risk and while maintaining a good risk to reward profit potential for your option trades. Okay, so I just thought I'd make this video out for you guys so this way you guys know exactly how to execute this, okay? Nothing in this video is financial advice. It's all for informational purposes only. Let's take a look at this example, okay? So we're gonna look at both. We're gonna do a call debit spread and a put debit spread on Amazon. So again, we're gonna go both ways. So I don't know if it's gonna go up or not. We're just going to use these as examples, so do not copy any of these trades, okay? So say you're bullish on Amazon, you think it's going to go up, okay? So the first thing you're going to do, Amazon, AMZN, go here, click on Trade Amazon Options, okay? Once you're here, you're going to, let me move my camera thing right here so you can see both of these things because it's going to start populating here. All right. So say you're bullish on Amazon, right? So you're going to do, I feel like, okay, it's going to go up. It's at 152.98. It's at 153. I will buy the 154, but I'm going to change the expiration date so we have some solid numbers. Okay. So I'm going 31 days out. Okay. So I'm at the February 16th expiration. I'm like, okay, cool. I like this. I think it's going to go well above 155. So I'm going to buy a 155 call option. Great. This one contract is going to cost me $565 times 100, so $565 per contract. And I'm like, well, I think it's going to go up. It's not going to go up that much. So what I'm going to do is to offset this cost, right? Where your max loss, correct, right, is 565, but my max profit is unlimited. And it's not like I feel like Amazon's going to go to the moon in like 31 days. It's not going to go to like 500, right? So if I click, then I'm going to click on sell. So sell call option. And now I'm going to sell a 160. Okay. So when I do that, guess what? My cost goes down from 565 to 210 because now I'm collecting this as premium. Okay. So now check this out. My max loss is 203, but my max reward is 297. Right? Which is great. It's a great 1 to 1.5 risk to reward, right? So that's how you're gonna do the spreads, right? And that's what creates the spread. So the way it works is the way it calculates it is the difference in the premium is minus from the spread. So it was a $5 spread and you're collecting 355, right? So that's why your max loss gets lowered from this 565. And that's where your total cost of 210 comes in because that's your max risk. Okay. So that's how you do a call debit spread. Now I'm going to go ahead and execute it. So this way I can show you guys how to get out of the trade too. Because once you've taken enough profit and you just want to get out early, or if you're in a loss and you want to get out early, you should always have an exit strategy. You need to know how to close a trade when you open a trade. You don't want to get stuck, right? So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buy this. I'm going to keep this in the middle right now, see if it executes. All right, we wait. It hasn't executed yet. I'm just going to go ahead and pay a little bit more just so you guys can see this and we're able to move on to the next part. Since I'm going to do, all right, yeah, let's just pay the max, whatever. All right, it executed, right? So now that this is executed, I'm going to click done. We are in this trade now. So how do we close it? So we come back here and over here where you've got your Amazon debit spread, right? I'm going to click on that. And this is the cool thing where Robinhood makes it just so easy. When you click on your active trade that you're in right now, it just tells you, you want to close it? Yes, you just want to close it. So now we're gonna buy it back, right? Because we paid for it, now we need to sell it. So we had one contract, it was at 103, it's at 103 right now. Low fill likelihood. So I'm just gonna get out of it, take a few dollars loss so we can move on. Okay, high fill likelihood. Close and execute, and we're done. Okay, simple as that. So with the debit spreads, instead of just buying the call options, you can lower your cost, you can lower your risk, and you've got a pretty decent, profit potential as well. And it's super easy to close these trades as well. Okay. Now let's use the same example of Amazon and let's execute a put debit spread, okay, on Robinhood. So we're in Amazon. Now we feel, you know what? We feel like Amazon's going to go down. All right. Whatever. It's like, boo, Amazon. So now we're going to go trade Amazon options. Now, instead of call, we're going to click put. Let's go back to, expiration. That's 30 days out. Okay. So when you're on put, you're going to buy something that's close to the money, right? Because I'm like, yeah, Amazon's going to go down. So I want to maximize what my profit is. So now I buy a 150 put, which is going to cost me $465, right? But my max profit could be as much as Amazon going down to zero, right? Most likely not going to happen, but you never know, right? But $465, I'm like, yes, that's too expensive. So let's try to lower that cost. So now I'm going to click sell. Again, put, sell, 145 strike price. So now I'm collecting $289. So now for that trade, my cost went down to $181. Okay. And look at that risk to reward. My max loss would be 174, right? And my max profit would be 326. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So now to execute this, so we did a buy, then we did a sell. That was just one strike away. You can make these as wide as you want. Okay. You can make these as wide as you want. So now I'm going to go ahead and purchase that. The median is 174. Let's see if it executes at 174. If it doesn't, we'll pay a little bit more just for the sake of this video. So we're not just sitting around waiting for it to execute. I'm going to go ahead and click replace. Let's pay a higher price for this just to see it execute. All right, so we'll do 176. All right, executed. Great. So now, just like in the other example, when you're on your main Robinhood page, oops, that's one of my other trades right now. All right, cool. It's up 17%. So we go back to the Amazon put, right? The put spread that we had. And again, it'll tell you just want to close it? Yeah, I just want to close it. So now you select the amount of contracts that you had, of course. And then over here, now we're trying to sell it. So we need to be closer to the bid price. So just so it executes, I'll sell it for a little bit cheaper so you guys can see it actually fill. Review, right? So it does the exact opposite. So the put option that you bought is going to sell it, and the one that you sold is going to buy it. Okay. But it makes it super simple by just saying close, executed, we're done. Okay. So the debit spread concept is super efficient. I like it quite a bit. I use it for, quite a few of my trades. Like there's a few trades that I posted in my Patreon recently that, that are doing fairly well right now. It's on this. Well, here's the debit spread, right? For Apple, it's up 9% so far. So yeah, don't copy this yet because this was a good trade when I posted it earlier in my Patreon. And again, hope you guys like this video. Hope you guys learned how to execute, like how to open and close, put and call debit spreads on Robinhood. And if you guys haven't yet, check out my all access Patreon. Get full access to it. Super cheap. You get access to educational tools, You get access to my weekly watch lists. You get to see when I'm opening and closing trades. I post those on there. There's a live chat room in there as well. So yeah, if you guys want, check out my full access Patreon. Links in the description below. And if you guys want an awesome indicator for TradingView, what I use when I'm trading and picking out trades, check out LuxAlgo Premium. I've got a link to it in the description below as well. And yeah, hit the like button, type boom in the comments below. Let's get this video to at least 500 likes as soon as possible. I'd really appreciate the support, and hit that subscribe button, click the bell for notifications, and I will see you on the next one.